Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food. Today we are in Portland, Oregon, and we are at Paxton Gate. And I'm with Andy, the proprietor, and the bug chef, David Gordon. And we are about to be treated to an exhibition of bug cooking by Chef Gordon. So Andy, tell us a little bit about this place, because this is amazing. It's like, I just want to call it natural history to go. How would you describe this store?
You know, that's very close. It's awesome. So it's kind of like a natural history museum where you can actually come here, explore things, and actually take it home with you.
Everything here is for sale, right?
Yes.
All the stuffed heads, all the animals, all the butterflies, everything.
Yes.
Wow, this place is amazing. I use horns in all my decorating. So. And David, what do we have to look forward to?
Oh, today we're making a smorgasbord of bug delights. We're going to have deep fried tarantula spiders, grasshopper kebabs, chapulines, those really delicious Mexican grasshoppers from Oaxaca, ants, you name it. It's all going to be out.
So we're going to convert the masses today, right?
That's right. We're bringing bug-based cuisine to the masses.
All right, let's get to it.
All right. Okay, I'm the author of this book. It's called the Eat a Bug Cookbook. I'm pleased to announce there are copies for sale today. It's a great Christmas present. You don't have to worry about people going, oh no, not another bug cookbook. Okay.
Maybe.
How many of you have eaten a bug before? I guess I should start this out. This must be Portland! Yes, all right, good stuff. Okay, how many of you are parents in the audience? Have you ever made a dish called ants on a log? You take celery, and then you put peanut butter on it, and then what? Raisins. Ho-hum, boring. We're going to use real ants for our ants on the log. I have black ants right here. They're from China. They sell them as medicine, and this is true. They sell the black ants as medicine to slow the aging process. People don't realize I'm actually 112 years old. And this comes straight off the label, they sell these to increase sexual vigor. Natural Viagra. I have 17 children. Here's a spreader for you. Here's a spreader for you. And here's a spreader for you.
Yay!
Okay, so what I would like you to do, we're going to take the celery, and if you'll put some peanut butter in this little groove of the celery, then we'll spread out these ants and we'll put ants on them too, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can get started. Okay, you guys, so now that you've done that, I'm just going to put them on the top of the ants.
Oh, yummy.
Bug Appétit, huh?
Is this neat enough?
Yeah, that's very neat. Good work. I'm looking for volunteers to taste test this dish. Who would like to try it? And I'm going to hand these to you, but don't eat them right away because we're all going to cheer them on. So hang on one sec. Here's one for you. Don't eat it. One for you. We're going to do what I call the Eat a Bug cheer. I've been perfecting this for years. It works really well. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I want you all to yell, eat it, eat it, eat it. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Bug Appétit. What do you think? Yes.
Good, dude.
Yes, big round of applause for my adventurous eaters. The next dish I'm going to make is equally interesting. We're going to make grasshopper kebab. I get these from a grocery in Seattle, an Asian grocery. These have already been boiled in palm oil, believe it or not. Okay, I'm just going to take these kebabs. I'm going to put a little red pepper, a little green pepper, and a little grasshopper on here.
I don't want to touch it. Me too, Nina.
These are nice ones. The ones we've been handing out, those are actually locusts. They have big wings. These have smaller wings,
But they're bigger.
and they were frozen, so they're a little more satisfying, I think. All right, I'm gonna put this one on here.
I'm not eating.
Your food has to look good as well as taste good, right? Does this look good? Yeah! All right, good. Well, let's make a few more. I'm gonna put that one right on there. And I have to tell you, grasshoppers are one of those foods that people eat all around the world. In Mexico, those chapulines we were distributing earlier. In the Middle East, if you look in the Bible, it says locusts are kosher. Go figure.
That looks good.
I'm going to put my favorite teriyaki sauce on there. Soy bait. It's good stuff. We're talking about viscosity here. We want it to be just the right viscosity. Nice. Just to think Korean barbecue. There you go. Don't eat it yet. We're going to cheer you on. You all remember the Eat a Bug cheer, yes? Yep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Oh, yeah. I love it.
How's the legs going down? Want something?
What do you think, you guys? Don't talk with your mouth full. All right. This is an easy one. You all can make this dish. It's got lots of fairly easy, accessible ingredients. This dish involves white onions, diced red bell peppers, diced green bell peppers, niblets, corn, and these are dried crickets from a cricket farm in Ontario called Entimo Farms. Anybody wants to order their own, where can I get crickets? That's a good place. These are actually cricket nymphs. They're 5-week-old crickets. They're not fully grown yet, so they don't all have their wings. And wings are basically just ruffles. My mom taught me this trick. We're going to saute an onion. Notice I'm using a wok. And a wok is great because all the heat's in the bottom if you want to move something out of the heat. And it's very easy to overcook bugs because they're so small. When they're overcooking, the body moisture has no place to go, and they'll actually pop like popcorn. Oh, there we are on popcorn again. I'm going to add some peppers. Mostly for color.
Some bugs pop more than others.
All right, I'm going to very lightly season this. I don't want to season this so much that all you're tasting is the garlic, I'm always talking to people that are like bragging about they went to a French restaurant and had escargot. Well, what did it taste like? It tasted like garlic butter.
Yeah.
I want people to say, well, it tasted kind of like a slug, but it was way more piquant. I am going to put a little garlic powder in here. My wife, who tastes everything, says it's kind of boring without it, so just a little bit. Let's add the crickets. These have actually been roasted already. They're recipe-ready crickets, which is what you buy online when you go to Entimo Farms. So they are not going to pop because they've been dried. They're actually going to get reconstituted by the oil and sort of absorb some of the flavors from the other ingredients. Put in the niblets corn. If you look this up in my cookbook, I call this dish niblets and cricklets. Can't write a cookbook about bugs without having some humor in there. All right, looking good. All right, we're going to take some of those mealworms that we were circulating before, add those in there, bug stew. And we haven't been circulating these because I'm actually getting low on these. These are black ants from China. So we'll put some of those in there as a seasoning. They have a really interesting sort of a acidic flavor, like limes or lemons. Bug Appétit. Let's get a bunch of people up here. I'm only limited by the number of spoons. These spoons, by the way, came all the way from Costco. All right. Anybody else? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I have to tell you, I've done this dish in a lot of different circumstances, and once I had a kid come back for seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths of this dish. And I said to him, don't they feed you at home, kid? I mean, I was feeling like W.C. Fields or something. And he said, this is way better than anything my mom ever made. That's the truth. Oh, there you go. No double dipping. All right, let's cheer them on. 1, 2, 3. Eat it, eat it, eat it. What do you think, you guys? I heard an that was good.
Really good.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
All right. We're on to the grand finale here. All right. How many of you have already had the chance to eat a tarantula before?
Is it alive?
It's not
Oh,
alive.
okay. I thought it
I see a gentleman in the back raising his hand. Was it good? That's right. This is my personal favorite bug to eat. The very first thing I'm going to do is cut off the abdomen. The abdomen is nothing but a fluid-filled sac. It's basically where the circulatory system for this creature is. So let's get rid of that. This is a Texas brown spider, for those of you who like to get scientific. But it also has all these little hairs on it, right? We don't want the hairs. The hairs, if you read back in really old books, like about the 1920s, they would make itching powder out of these hairs.
Oh, wow.
So you don't want to eat them unless you want itchy insides, which is not my thing. So I'm going to actually singe off the hairs. Yes, photo opportunity here. This takes a bit. I have 8 armpits to deal with here. So we're going to get rid of those. Then, my favorite part. This is tempura batter. Like if you like tempura vegetables in Japanese restaurants or shrimp. We're just going to put this guy right in there. And the only trick is to make sure that he's uniformly covered with the batter. See, you could do this at home without going to a class at a food co-op or something. Okay, I'm just going to flip this over. Well, let's take a sneak preview. Here's what it's looking like now. We want that to just brown up a little bit. All right, there it is. Looking good. I'm going to put it on a little paper towel to drain it. You know what? This is smoked paprika. It's very mild. Now you have something to look forward to. Okay, there we go. I love this because you get like the Shroud of Turin kind of effect there. But there's the bug. Now, meat is basically muscle. Whether you're talking about a side of beef or a chicken breast or whatever, you want the muscle. That's what the white meat and the dark meat is all about. The muscle in a tarantula spider is mostly in its legs. So I'm going to take the legs and cut them off. Do a little butcher job here. And as such, I can get 8 volunteers.
Is the body not as good as the legs?
The body is good, but you have to pick it apart. It's like a crab's body. So a little more convenient to cut off the legs. How about you? Come on. You've been such a good audience member, but don't eat it yet. If you look at these really closely, here's one for you. That's actually 2.
That's hot.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eat it, eat it, eat it.
That's good.
It's good.
That's good.
I didn't even pay him or anything. They are good.
That was the best one. It sounds like a
I think so too.
It tastes like meat.
Thank you all for being a great audience. All right.
David.
And I was on your site. I got videos out.
So we had an amazing bug feast. We got to check out this natural history museum with things to go, and all in this little place in Portland, Oregon. So pretty excited. We had a lot of fun, and you guys get out here and have some fun too. We'll see you on the road. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.